first time that I met Lonnie, he was just this scared punk with a $2 handgun trying to knock over this laundromat when the owner tripped the alarm. All he got was a couple hostages and a lifetime supply of clean socks. My name is Manny Alta, and I am an agent.
I don't know. I'm just not really cut out for this type of thing. What's wrong with me?
You're vicious, kid, but you got no vision. What you need is a gimmick. To tell you the truth, I have my doubts about Lonnie. He wasn't exactly another Berkowitz or a Manson. He lacked that certain weirdness factor.
I feel ridiculous.
Flap your arms. Just do something freaky. Is that scary? Is that ever scary? Now do your thing. I'm the guy in the house.
Ding dong. Trick or treat, you bourgeoisie pig!
And I say, oh my God, it's him! It's that hot new psychopath chalking up another victim.
I don't know, it's just not really my style of crime.
Crime schmime. I'm talking journalism. It ain't news until some jerk of a writer invents it.
If you've been paying any attention to the news recently, I'm sure that you've at least caught wind of Miley Cyrus's crazy and raunchy new music videos. You've probably also heard a little bit about Bruce and Kris Jenner and their dramatic divorce appeal, and about O.J. Simpson, and if he really did it. And by it, I mean if he stole that cookie. Never mind. In the piece Coming Attractions, Lonnie, a struggling criminal, sheds a whole new light on the media's perception of these type of events in our culture. Whether it be something as trivial as the outfit a celebrity wears, or something as serious as murder, we give these people exactly what they want: attention. And we all know that it's true. Coming Attractions by Ted Talley.
Okay, fine, but I am not going to wear that mask.
All right. What's Newsweek anyway?
You really think that I would make Newsweek?
Newsweek, Time, Us, It, Them. Heck, you might even make the cover of Highlights for Children.
Okay, fine. I'll wear the mask.
You and me, kid. You and me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, police are puzzled by an apparent pistol slaying that occurred in a Midtown apartment building. Neighbors report seeing a strangely dressed man fleeing the crime scene. Witnesses report seeing a man in... Is this right? Oh, okay. A man in a child skeleton costume shouting political slogans.
Trick or treat, you bourgeoisie pig!
As he fired. What is this? Okay, apparently I get to come up with a name for this freak. Something that will alert the public to its danger but won't sound cheap or sensationalistic. Something grabby, but within the means of journalistic decorum. Something like the Halloween Killer.
After that, things started happening very quickly.
Newsflash, the Halloween Killer strikes again, claiming his fourth, fifth, and sixth victims respectfully. Police Chief Biff Braddock and his men say that they are now investigating the possibility that the murders might be connected. In a dramatic media appeal, Braddock stated,
We're looking for someone between the ages of 25 and 45, weighing between 150 and 350 pounds, between 4'5" and 6'9" tall. If you should see anybody meeting that description, you should contact my department immediately.
Braddock added that while they still haven't positively identified the killer, they have what he termed, quote,
several educated guesses that we think are in the ballpark, or at least in the parking lot, or at least in the concessions area nearby.
In an interview that occurred earlier that day, Braddock found a woman who claims to have seen the killer. We have that footage for you now.
Yes, ma'am. What was it exactly that you saw?
Just the eyes, officer.
Yes, ma'am. And the color?
They were gray. Sort of a grayish green. Maybe they were brown. It was hard to tell, but I do know one thing for sure. They were the eyes of a true killer, you mark my word! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Terry Sterling, and I'm here tonight with a WMWK News exclusive. Now, I'm here with young Earl Waldron, who just recently received the shocking news that is... Sorry. Who recently received the shocking... Get it together. The shocking news that his only daughter, Debbie, has become the most recent victim of the Halloween killer. Young Debbie, who would have been only 18 tomorrow, had her bright promise forever snuffed out. Tomorrow was going to be a day for cake and celebration, a happy day. But instead, it's a day for caskets and flowers, an unhappy day. Tell us, Mr. Waldron, how does that make you feel?
I can play the harmonica and sing a little bit.
I beg your pardon?
I can play Oh Susanna.
I just wanted to ask you a few questions about Debbie, you know, your dead daughter.
I know, but I've never been on TV before, and I can't waste a chance like this. Oh, come on, Becky. Don't fail me now.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A proud man. A strong man. But today, a bitter man. For those slimy tentacles of sudden death have coiled themselves around his only daughter, Debbie. Now, I believe that those Greeks said it best those many centuries ago when they called it tragedy. This has been Terry Sterling with a WMWK News exclusive. Thank you.
After that, things started happening so quickly that I began to worry about overexposure of the product. Call it sick, call it irresponsible, but the kid had a brilliant career, and I wanted him to go out big, while a national spotlight was on him. So we disguised him as Miss Wyoming, and he got all the way through the swimsuit and talent competition without anybody noticing.
What does America mean to me? A nation, humble, brave, and free, with its torch on the beautiful shining sea. Trick or treat, you bourgeoisie pig!
Shoot, kid, shoot!
I can't. She's so beautiful. It's all right, sweetie. Just give me the gun. Give me the gun. Now, this is America. You're gonna be all right, sweetie. And I would just love for the audience and the judges to know that I think that Jesus loves you.
And that's how they got the Halloween killer. You know, if the second coming had happened that same day, you would have read about it on page 10. Call it sick. Call it disgusting. But we all